What's up, guys? My name's Jonathan. This is my Canon, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Cannoneer. Now, today we've got a little different subscriber shot special that's sponsored by thunderboom.com. So we're not going to be shooting our cannon today. We're going to be shooting this little signal cannon, or otherwise known as a thunder mug. So I'm going to bring you guys in for a closer look at this thunder mug here, made by thunderboom.com, or TJ over at thunderboom.com, who's kind enough to send us this. So I'm going to bring you guys in for a closer look. I'm going to show you guys how to load this thing, how it shoots. I'm also going to show you guys a little trick to maybe get your cannons to shoot a little louder that we use, as well as tell you a little bit about the history of thunder mugs and signal cannons and things like that. So I'll bring you guys in just a second, but before we do, if you guys haven't done so already, go ahead and drop down below and hit that subscribe button. I'm sure you're going to want to keep up with all the fun stuff that we're going to be shooting out of the big cannon here, and all of the little interesting subscriber shot specials that we'll have coming out in the future as well. Second, if you're interested in maybe sending us something to shoot out of the cannon or maybe show off on the channel, all the information for the subscriber shot special will be down in the description below. And I'll meet you guys over there in just a second, and I'll show you guys a close-up look at this thunder mug, and we'll talk about it. So thunder mugs like this one are a special type of signal cannon, and basically signal cannons are little tiny cannons that you would load with a blank charge, and their primary purpose is, as the name implies, to signal and get someone else's attention. But the difference between a signal cannon and a thunder mug is that basically it seems that thunder mugs were used to test different formulas of black powder and things like that to see how they worked. You could also use them to launch fireworks and other kind of interesting things like that, and to just have fun and make a lot of noise in your neighborhood if you want to celebrate something. So right now we're just going to load up the thunder mug with a blank charge of about 200 grains of powder, which is what TJ recommends, and you can see us putting it in there. You need to pack it down really well, so we've got our dowel for that, just dampen it down. And since we roll our powder, you have to use something to poke a little hole in the bag so the powder can come out to be ignited by the fuse. So then we're going to put the fuse in through the touch hole, and you're ready to touch off your thunder mug. So TJ actually makes all of these thunder mugs by hand in his own shop, which is pretty awesome. He's actually got a video on his YouTube channel if you're interested in checking that out. I'll link it at the very end of this video as well as somewhere up above. And he also sent us some custom-made projectiles, which I'm going to show you guys a preview of here for just a second. So not only was that an awesome puff of smoke, 104 decibels is about the same volume as a chainsaw. So you'll see right there we just shoved a slice of white bread down the thunder mug here. Now you're going to pack it down really tight. And you might be wondering, why did we do that? Well, that's going to hopefully help us make this thunder mug a whole lot louder. So without anything to actually keep the powder compressed, it's just going to poof out into the air. So if you shove a piece of bread or something like that, a hot dog bun or something around in there, and then pack it down really tight on top of that powder charge, it's going to make a lot more compression. So we'll hold up our decibel meter, touch this off, and see how loud this thunder mug can get. So that's a little over double the sound pressure at 108 decibels, which is almost as loud as a live concert. Well, guys, that was a fun one. I hope you guys learned a little bit about signal cannons and maybe how to make your cannon shoot a little bit louder if you're into that kind of thing. And thank you once again to thunderboom.com and TJ for sponsoring this video. Now, if you guys are interested in checking out their website, they don't have just signal cannons at their website. If you're interested in maybe getting one of these or something else that they have on their website, hint, hint, go ahead and check them out in the description below. I'll link their website. I'm also an affiliate for them as well, so if you're interested in making a purchase, a little bit of kickback if you guys use my link will come back my way to help support the channel. So thank you so very much again to thunderboom.com. Thank you guys for hanging out here till the end. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you have any questions about our cannon here, about the signal cannon as well, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer them for you guys. And thanks for hanging out here for the end. My name's Jonathan. This is my cannon. This is my signal cannon as well. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode of The Cannoneer.